Hi, everybody. We're in Montreal, and it feels like the ghosts of the Forum are buzzing in here tonight. Richard, Beliveau, Blunt. My goodness, it's electric. We are about set to drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dot. The Ducks take possession to get this one underway. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. Tries to feed it over to Suzuki. And he takes the pass. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Quick pass to Slafkovsky. Montreal's got the puck against the half wall. Oh, a clutch save! The Habs have it against the wall. Here's the blast! Puts it high!
Oh, that's a really tough shot. You know, we'll be frustrated with it, James, but I really like the position he got to. I mean, it's hard work to get to the middle of the ice, and he gets there with good timing.
Some great thievery in the open ice. Here's a short pass to Caulfield. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Sends it back to the line. Here's a shot. There's a save. Gets a hold of the puck. Now over to Dobson. Oh, what a save. There's a hit. Oh, there's a hit on the play. Feeds the puck to the hole. Newhook's got it in the defensive end. And he handles the cross-ice pass. Here's a centering pass. Picked off in front. The Canadiens get a hold of it. Moves it around along the half wall. Picked up along the boards by Newhook. Quick feed to Matheson. Anaheim's got a hold of it against the wall. Grabbed along the boards by McTavish. Montreal's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Puck scooped up by Gooley. Moves it quickly over to Matheson. Taken by Kapanen. Angles it over to Lacombe. Takes the feed from the wing. Montreal's got the puck. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Oh, look at the pass. Feeds it on over to Seneca. The Ducks are across the line and into the offensive end. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Dumps it in. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Here's a shot. Oh, it comes up with nothing on the play.
Sometimes players get into those scoring areas. They try and get a little too cute, and that's a result right there, not hitting the net.
And they cough it up at center. And he's knocked off the puck there. Slides the puck over. Oh, and he's dialed in tonight. What a save on that one. Slides the puck ahead to Shekai. Montreal's got it in their own zone. Here they come on the attack. Anaheim's in transition. Rocked them.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Handles the puck at the point. The Canadiens play it near the point. Way too much congestion blocks that. Up along the wing. Oh, he hammered him.
He knew exactly what he was doing going into this along the boards, James. I love that it was a clean hit. He finishes it off perfectly.
Moves it over to Suzuki. Takes a shot. Oh, he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instant. There's no time to put yourself in position to just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Oh, what a blocker stop by Dostal!
Dostal's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Thunderous collision! Look at the end result! He's on his own bench!
Yeah, and this is tough to handle, whether it's on your opponent's bench or yours. You know why, James? Because you weren't able to stand your ground, and now you're over the boards.
Poked away by McTavish. Puck battle along the boards. Montreal's got a hold of the puck now. Oh, he missed the net.
I think he does a great job of getting to position here, James, to be able to get that shot off. He gets it off fast and quick. He just misses wide.
Moves it to Hudson. And he gets in front of the slot shot to make the save. Montreal's got possession of the puck. Here we go. Really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the ozone. Oh, what a save on the play. They are really putting on the heat in the ozone. Here's a shot. Oh, that's blocked. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Dobson. Broken up at center by Gauthier. And the referee caught that trip on the play. We've got a delayed penalty coming up. The Canadiens are getting 2 minutes for tripping.
Natural tendency for players is to reach when they've lost position on their opponent. When you reach, often you take out the feet of your opponent. This is an easy tripping call.
Scores! No mistake on that one. The clinical power play goal. Anaheim's opportunistic game finally pays off as they have the game's first goal here in the back half of the frame.
Now it's about continuing to push, right? One goal simply isn't enough. You're at the back half of the first, which means there's over 40 minutes left to play in this game. They got to continue to execute if they want to wind up with a W at the end of this one.
Quick pass to Kapanen. Sends it into the offensive zone. The Ducks have it now. Zellweger's lugging the puck. Good hit on the play. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Here's a chance. Stopped by the goaltender. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. And he moves it up to Killorn. Takes the feed to the left side. Fearless. Totally fearless on the block. Sends a pass over. Pass to Matheson. Along the half wall with the puck. Grabs the puck in the corner. Hammers a shot. Denies him in front. Anaheim's looking to break out. And he serves it across to Lacombe. Hard hit frees up the puck. Now over to Cooley. Sends it in on the attack. Anaheim's got the puck along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Lacombe. The Canadiens take over on possession. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Kreider.
Well, that play didn't go his way, James. He tried a little bit too much there. When you're trailing the game, I get you want to try and do a little bit extra and try and create some offense. But unfortunately, that didn't work out.
Huge steal in his own end. Anaheim's got the puck. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. And he takes the dip. Along the right wall, heading to the offensive end. The Canadiens gain possession along the wall. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Here's a shot. Turned aside with the glove by Johnston.
Well, it's a close game, and you need a shot in the arm sometimes, and the best way to do that is to physically engage. And the response to that hit, you just have to look at the bench and you know that the team is bumped.
Montreal's got it, and they're on the attack. The Ducks move it in. Oh, what a violent collision there.
He just got railroaded. Close space so fast and just taken down.
And now he moves it to Caulfield. Strong use of the body. Takes the feed. Here's a short pass to Gauthier. The Canadiens gain possession. Anaheim's got possession at center. The Habs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Trying to clear the puck from his own end. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right here. Just moments away from puck drop for second period action. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Cheryl, what's your interpretation of what you've seen from the first period of action?
Stahl's been fantastic in the game so far, James. I mean, he's the only reason his team is still in it.
Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Tape-to-tape feed on the blue line. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Lacombe. And now it's over to Carlson. And that pass attempt is deflected. Gains control of the puck here at the line. Loose puck, and he's in alone. Scores! Puts it in the back of the net, and that's how you light the lamp.
He lights the lamp as he buries that one, James. But he knows he has confidence, and he shows just that in that battle. Execution. That's how you do it. Well, he's going to get rewarded for his efforts here, James, but it all starts from his anticipation and his breakaway speed to close away from the pack. And then he knows exactly what he's going to do, or at least he fools us and the goaltender because he puts it in the back of the net.
Montreal's in work tonight. This is a fun one, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's really entertaining. It's back and forth action. And listen, they didn't get down when they got down by one. Instead, they continued to press and push, and a nice play there to get the equalizer.
The Canadiens play it along the wing. From behind the net. Center pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there.
Stahl found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, to position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. I mean, you have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
The draw, they win possession. Oh, he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Denies him. Official blows the play dead as the puck goes out of bounds. We're still in the early stages of this period. We got a tie game. Anaheim's got possession here in their own end. Montreal's got it in the neutral zone. Sends it over to Kapanen. Now he slides it up to Newhook. And that's a great heads-up play by Gudas. Kreider's moving the puck through his own zone. Terry's got it along the wing. Takes a shot. Oh, and a stick shot with the glove to stop that one.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving, you're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck, but his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Skates across the blue line. He says, let's get physical on that play. Scooped up along the wall by Kapanen. Anaheim's gained possession along the boards. They come inside the neutral zone. Now a quick pass to Carrier. They put the puck into the offensive end. The Ducks have it against the wall. Quick feed to Zellweger. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. With some open space at center. Nice poke check. And the puck skips away after that move.
McTavish has tried a great move there. We all know what... So on the odd man rush, they got someone driving the net, pulling the knee back, and guess what? They capitalize on the space that they're given.
Montreal's rolling now. They've taken a one-goal lead here in the second.
Well, yeah, they've got to be a wave of momentum that continues to push and press now, James, as they seem to have control of the game right now. They can't give any momentum back to their opponent.
Anaheim's got it along the wall. Lifts the stick and takes the puck. And now it's grabbed by Anderson. Tosses it to Deneau. And here's the pass to Anderson. Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. Looks to pass it to Minchikov. Slides the puck across to Granlund. Play is called for offside. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Canadiens are hanging on to this one-goal lead. They'd love to add another. Moves it quickly over to Killorn. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. Slides it on over to Caulfield. Sends it in front, and that's intercepted. Oh, what a hit. Those are the ones you feel in the morning. Grabs control of it at the point. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Montreal's message going into this one when we talked to them at the morning skate was to get a lot of pucks on net. They've done just that, and they lead as a result. Anaheim's going to start with the puck on their own end. Moves it to Hudson. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. Anaheim's taking possession in their own end. Slides it diagonally to Viel. Fires it into the offensive zone. The Habs scoop it up along the boards. And now he tries to get it across to Slavkovsky. Puck picked up by Viel. Moves it on over to Lacour. Handles the puck. And he can't find the net.
And I like everything about this play until the finish, James. It's all about creating. That's exactly what happens. And then the puck is looking a little fine as it makes its way towards the net. And it misses.
The Ducks take possession in the defensive end. Easily turned away by the goaltender with the block. Past the midway mark in this period. It's a 2-1 game. Haling's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. From the point, they take control of it. Makes it look easy. Great positioning with the pad save. Great reach with the post check. Taken along the wall by Minchikov. Takes a shot. Sacrifices the body. Shuts him down. Quick pass across to Bolduc. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. The Canadiens have it from their own end. Takes control of the puck. Slides it over to Bolduc. He grabs the puck here at the point. Looks to set up at the point now. What a steal in his own end.
The coach won't be very happy with that play, James. Listen, that's a good way to get your butt glued to the bench, especially when you have a lead.
And there's the whistle icing the call. Montreal's done a nice job of generating pucks on net, and as a result, they lead here in the second. Can they take advantage after winning that draw?
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
Fires it on net, and it comes up big again. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off.
Stahl's made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that. But he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
Quick pass to Carlson. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Delayed penalty coming up here. And sends it just out of reach. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Carey's going on for cross-checking.
The PK's going to be tasked with quite a job here. They're only trailing by one. They want to keep this game within reach. They got to get out there, be aggressive, and kill it off.
And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Slides the puck down low. Takes the feed at the back end. Passes it over. Here's a short pass to Caulfield. Block shot.
Well, if you want to be on a PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
Feed to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Montreal's got a hold of the puck now. Puck leaves the zone on a bad pass, and they'll be forced to regroup. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Anaheim's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Taken by Hudson. He got all of that one. Takes the feed. Across the point. The Canadiens played along the boards. Quick feed to Lacombe. And that's taken by the defense. Trying to clear the puck. The Habs are going to have to move it up quickly here if they're going to capitalize on this power play. Here's a chance to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Moves it quickly over to Terry. Solid hit on that play. And he takes the feed. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. And he gets a piece of that one and denies it.
Stahl's been outstanding tonight, James. I mean, he's made the saves he's had to and really given his team an opportunity to win. You can't ask for more than that.
Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Oh, they telegraphed the pass and he picks it off. Moves it to Killorn. Anaheim's playing it from the side. Big time hit along the boards and there's no give there.
Well, there isn't, and you can just feel the rumble of the boards from up here. Just bone-crushing, separating body from puck.
At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Quick pass to Gauthier. Anaheim's got the puck along the wall. And play continues as that goes off the glove. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Here in the late goings of the period, it's a 2-1 hockey game. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Here's a chance. He gets a piece of it with his trapper. Nice play. Approaching the final 60 seconds here in the second. On the attack along the boards. Anaheim's got the puck along the wall. Takes a shot. And the lane's clogged up blocking that. Oh, and a board-rattling hit right there.
Certainly was lined up perfectly, body on body, weight distributed right in there.
Here's a short pass to Slavkovsky. Denies him, he got all of it. And that brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. While, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store, and we've got the third period coming up in moments. And we are underway here in period number 3. Two-thirds of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Anaheim's trailing in this game because they haven't managed the puck, and they've been cheating offensively. When you're not in good position, you're not supporting the puck carrier, and it goes the other way, you're in trouble.
Picked up along the boards by Suzuki. Montreal's got it now. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. And they get the puck out of the danger zone. Quick feed. Can't get a hold of that pass. Slides the puck to Killorn. Moves it up through the middle from the right. And that's picked off by Newhook. Handles it again. Puck dumped in. They'll get a fresh defensive pairing out there. The Ducks have it now. And he dodges the poke check there. Saucer feed. Tremendous stop by Jones.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the nets, and he gets out and challenges to make the save.
Good save by the goalie. Feeds it over to Newhook. Across the line and on the attack. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Big time stop there. Pushes it across to McTavish. Nice connection on a cross-ice pass. Can't pull the trigger. Montreal's got the puck. Dumps it into the ozone. Works it across to Paling. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Montreal's gained possession. Grabbed along the boards by Gooley. Quick feed to Carlson. Hammers one at the net. Turns him away. Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. They gain the zone from the left side. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Trouba. Let's get the call. The Canadiens will serve 2 minutes in the box.
These are the ebbs and flows of the game. You're leading in it. You take an untimely penalty. Now you got to kill it off. You got to find a way to get out there and make sure the equalizer is not scored on your watch.
Tries to feed it over to Terry. Montreal's got the puck along the boards. And they get the puck out of the defensive end. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. And now it's grabbed by Danault. And he gets just enough to keep it out. Walks the line here. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Hudson's so difficult to stop in tight, and he's got magic hands, but unfortunately this time it doesn't go his way as he tries to get a little nifty. Sometimes simple is the best way to go.
Montreal's got the puck here in the open ice. Taken by Hudson. Puck battle along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Carlson. Cut into the slot, and a penalty's coming up on the play.
This is the penalty shot all day long. He was free and clear and was about to get the shot off and got tripped from behind.
And he turns it aside on the penalty shot. Pounder in a word, huge.
That is huge. And he didn't look nervous at all when they awarded that penalty shot, did he? He was welcoming it, challenging the shooter there. Just look how aggressive he was getting to the top of his crease. He wanted that one, and he won that battle.
The Habs move the puck in the defensive zone.
Texier standing up, ready to go.
Anaheim's gained possession along the boards. Poked away in the offensive end. And the power play unit comes up empty on that one.
The next shift is critical, James. They had the opportunity on the power play to get back in it and get the equalizer. Now they're down by 1, so they have to manage some energy here, and they have to dictate pace and get back in the game.
Sends one across. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Matheson.
Again, when you're losing, James, that you want to get something going. You want to spark your team. You have the puck on your stick, but sometimes you can try and do too much, and I think that's a product of that as he loses the puck.
Sings it over to Matheson. Slides the puck up from the left side. Takes the puck. Look out. How did he stop that one? Answered the call on that play.
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves. How athletic.
Oh, and here's the pass. Montreal's got control of it now from their own end. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Shot! Big time stop. Quick pass to Granlund. Trying to exit the defensive zone. It's still in the zone and taken by a teammate. Dumps the puck in. The Ducks get a hold of the puck along the boards. And now he angles it across to Johnston. Here we go. Outman rush here. Made the stop on that play. Grabs the puck. The Canadiens will play it from the defensive zone. Moves it to Dobson. Montreal's got the puck against the boards. The Ducks gain possession along the wall. Feeds the puck to Killorn. The Ducks get a hold of it. Good use of the body on the play. Oh, he misfires on that. Slides the puck over to Suzuki. Icing is the call, and here we go.
Wow, this battle, it could be a long one here, James. Two heavyweights going toe-to-toe now.
Look out. And ring the bell, it's over.
That was just a perfectly executed final punch, James. The Canadiens clearly win that fight, and now they have to build on the momentum that it's created. You can play physical, you can play fast, but what you do after a fight is really important.
And they'll start with possession. And that breaks off a stick. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Picks it up. Here we go. And a great save. And it banks off a stick in traffic.
It's these types of games where you kind of shake your head and say, is there ever going to be a goal? And you get endless opportunities around the net and you can't finish. Often the stick gets a little bit tighter as you want that one so bad you can almost taste it, and it's not just going in.
Quick pass to Bolduc. Knocks the puck loose. Puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to do it over from center. And there's a power play opportunity coming up here. There's the whistle. Let's get the official decision. Cooley's off to the box. 2 minutes for tripping.
Well, everyone has a job and a role to do, and guess what? It's about PK execution right now. They have the 1-goal lead. Now they're protecting it.
They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Handles the pass from the right wing. Dumps it in. Anaheim's got possession of the puck. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Takes a shot. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out.
Jones doesn't have any problem stopping that puck, and even better, redirecting it to the corner.
The Ducks gain possession. Sends the pass over. Outside for a little Rock'em Sock'em.
That's Rock'em Sock'em, and that's separating puck from player, isn't it, James? Man, he's not going to feel good.
From the point, looks to make something happen. Gives him a jolt with that hit. Comes up with a monster save in front.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Montreal's won the defensive zone draw. Here's a short pass to Matheson.
Well, if you want to be out there at the end of the game, you got to make smart decisions with the puck, and that's one right there. Just electing to put the puck in deep and Kate play safe.
The power play only has time for one more rush here.
Time is of the essence. You got to get the puck up ice quickly, and you have to gain entry fast.
Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it, with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside. Jones is doing a great job of being the last line of defense for his team in this game, James. Just have a look at the saves that he's had to make in this game. There's been some big ones, not necessarily back-to-back, but the timeliness of them is critical. And anytime you look at your goaltender, you want to make sure they're making the big one when it counts.
The Ducks win the faceoff at center. Quick feed to Lacombe. Knocked away. Great heads-up play with the stick by Texier. Fires it. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. And he coughs it up with the pass. Shuts it down. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Thiel. Across the line along the left wall. Trying to clear. Oh, making his presence felt with the hit. And he takes the feed. The Ducks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Dossier. Coming up on the final minute of regulation time. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Getting into the later stages of this period, Montreal's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. The frozen biscuits drop, and we are back underway here. Moves it to Matheson. With the puck inside the defensive zone. And he passes it up ahead to Suzuki. Back to the point it goes. Quick pass to Killorn. Receives the pass. To his teammate. The Ducks have pulled the goaltender here. They've got the extra attacker out on the ice in hopes of a goal. And the puck is cleared to a safer spot. Nice feed at center. Moves him ahead now. Oh, what a hit. You might say they reached the end of the road.
Yeah, certainly, James. And these are the ones that the coach loves. They always say, play on your toes, play assertive. Well, this play displays that, right? Closing quickly, being aggressive, great spacing, line up your check, hammer against the wall.
Montreal's not far from the finish line here as they lead it late in this third. Off the face-off, they take the puck. And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. Here's a short pass to McTavish. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. Anaheim's won it. Pushes it across to Paling. Shot for the net. And that'll close the book on this one as the final horn sounds. Well, this thing started with a whole lot of bangs, and then it kind of just turned into a chess match here.
Yeah, it really dried up in terms of the offense the last 40 minutes, and both teams really shutting down in the neutral zone, not allowing a lot to go north and protecting the middle of the ice. Kind of dry game, my kind of style.
Great night of action on the ice, and I can't wait to do it again. I know you can't wait either, so we'll see you next time, and real soon.